My first summer in the Sierra by John Muir. June 24th. Our regular allowance of clouds and thunder. Shepherd Billy is in a peck of trouble about the sheep. He declares, no matter how many are missing, he will not go a step to seek them, because, as he reasons, while getting back one wanderer, he would probably lose 10. Therefore, runaway hunting must be Carlos and mine. Billy's little dog Jack is also giving trouble by leaving camp every night to visit his neighbors up the mountain at Brown's Flat. He's a common-looking cur of no particular breed, but tremendously enterprising in love and war. He has cut all the ropes and leather straps he has been tied with, until his master, in desperation, after climbing the brushy mountain again and again to drag him back, fastened him with a pole attached to his collar under his chin at one end and to a stout sapling at the other. But the pole gave good leverage, and by constant twisting during the night, the fastening at the sapling end was chafed off, and he set out on his usual journey, dragging the pole through the brush, and reached the Indian settlement in safety. His master followed, and making no allowance, gave him a beating and swore, in bad terms, that next evening he would fix that infatuated pup by anchoring him unmercifully to the heavy cast-iron lid of our Dutch oven, weighing about as much as the dog. It was linked directly to his collar, close up under the chin, so that the poor fellow seemed unable to stir. He stood quite discouraged until after dark, unable to look about him, or even to lie down, unless he stretched himself out with his front feet across the lid, and his head close down between his paws. Before morning, however, Jack was heard far up the height howling Excelsior, cast iron anchor to the contrary notwithstanding. He must have walked, or rather climbed, erect on his hind legs, clasping the heavy lid like a shield against his breast, a formidable ironclad condition in which to meet his rivals. Next night, dog, pot lid, and all were tied up in an old bean sack, and thus, at last, angry Billy gained the victory. Just before leaving home, Jack was bitten in the lower jaw by a rattlesnake, and for a week or two his head and neck were swollen to more than double the normal size. Nevertheless, he ran about as brisk and lively as ever, and is now completely recovered. The only treatment he got was fresh milk, a gallon or two at a time, forcibly poured down his sore, poisoned throat. June 25th. Though only a sheep camp, this grand mountain hollow is home, sweet home, every day growing sweeter, and I shall be sorry to leave it. The lily gardens are safe as yet from the trampling flock, poor, dusty, raggedy, famishing creatures. I heartily pity them. Many a mile they must go every day to gather their 15 or 20 tons of chaparral and grass.